Rockeyez would like to welcome Sept Defiled. Hey man, what's up? What's going on?
Not much, man. I'm in Nuclear Blast's office and I'm signing copies of our CD so they're ready to go. So I have hideous hand cramp already.
Cool. August 2nd, the new album, Daggers, Nuclear Blast. What's the feeling like having a new CD coming out?
It's amazing. It's amazing to have it, go out on a, prestigious worldwide label. It's amazing. It's the first time we've been able to do it properly. I mean, our last record was independently done and didn't get a full worldwide release. This time around, the lovely folks at Nuclear Blast have been awesome, and so we can't wait.
Very cool. I've been listening to the CD this morning and for a couple of days, and my favorite song is New Approach. I really like that tune a lot. And listening to the whole CD really, is very powerful. And I was expecting hardcore all the way through the whole CD until I got to 5 minutes. You know, and then
slowed it down a little bit.
Yeah. But it's a good mixture. Really powerful vocals. The whole CD is really, pumping. I liked it.
Good. Oh, I'm glad you did.
Cool.
I'm glad you liked New Approach. You've had a few people say they like that one, and that's the one I think we're going to release as the next single, so that works out well.
Cool.
Like it.
Yeah, I like that very much. I see you're going to go on tour with Davey Suicide and The Bunny and the Bear, and that starts July 19th in Tempe, Arizona. What can... this will be your debut tour in the United States. What can people expect from, a Defiled show?
I guess we've always prided ourselves on being, we're kind of punk rock kids at heart. And we've always kind of, said we're kind of a punk band masquerading as a metal band kind of thing. Like we're not just going to stand still and, bang our heads for half an hour. We kind of try and put on a little bit of a rock and roll spectacle. So I guess that's what people can kind of expect, us generally hurting ourselves, which is, trying to entertain.
Right. And you're really being backed by Kerrang and Metal Hammer, who gave you rave reviews and really pumping up the band with a lot of media and press.
Yeah, they've been amazing to us. I mean, Metal Hammer especially, we put our last CD, they even gave us a chance to put it on their cover, which was amazing. I mean, it was a no-brainer really to give it to a magazine that are going to put it, to 50,000 people. It was like, yeah, we'll definitely do that. Cool. They've been really good and very supportive.
Wow. Yeah, I was watching a video this morning of you cooking breakfast.
Oh, really?
And telling one of your band members you're going to be, off to the United States to do a tour and stuff. And I saw a whole bunch of frames on the wall. Can you tell me anything about that?
That is just covers of magazines. That was filmed just quickly. We were doing the listening party for this new record we did at our press's head office, and that's all the covers that they've had all framed up on the wall nicely. So there's loads of there's some of us and Ask Alexandria and Falling in Reverse and Whitechapel and stuff like that. So there's some cool covers on that wall.
Very cool. Now, Grave Times came out in 2011. How much is Daggers different from that CD?
I don't think stylistically it's not that different. I mean, we still, we haven't started, become like a hip-hop band or anything like that. It's still kind of a continuation on. I just think that this is just a better, more polished album. I mean, the last one we did ourselves, it was, self-funded, self-produced, self-released. I think this time around we've kind of, we've got a very good producer helping us this time, just to make the recording sound as good as it could be. So I think that's kind of it, really. I mean, there's no drastic changes in sound or anything, so it's just better. Although, that's such a cheesy thing to say, that every single band probably says that, the heavier bits are heavy and the melodic bits are more melodic. It's so cheesy to say, but it's kind of true this time around. So
right.
Yeah.
Is there anything special, you ask for, like on a tour rider or when you, go to a venue and stuff, something, special to eat or something special that the band asks for? Not yet. I think if we get, the bigger we get, I guess, the more ridiculous it could become. I mean, on the last tour we did around England and Europe, we asked, I don't know whether you guys have it out here, do you have Kinder Eggs out here? I'm not sure.
they're like these little chocolate eggs, and then inside is like a capsule, and then they're like for kids, and then you open the capsule and it has like a toy that you could make inside. They're ridiculous. It's basically like your childhood, kind of. You're so excited to get a Kinder Egg. So we asked for them on our last rider. Only 2 of the 12 venues actually gave them to us. I think most of the other ones, people probably thought we were taking the piss a little bit, but no, it's amazing to have a little thing to play with for a while.
Cool.
So yeah, that's as rock and roll as it's got, really, to be honest.
Wow.
We need to start asking for socks, though, we've realised, because we seem to all run out of socks very quickly on the tour.
Cool.
So,
Is there any kind of competition between band members, like during the tour, or any, I bet you I can do this and do it better, or anything like that?
yeah, I think so. I think almost if you put any 4 or 5 dudes in a room together, they're always going to try and one-up each other, aren't they? But yeah, and we're actually, as a band, we actually get along very well, which is good. I mean, we've had other members before where you butt heads. That's the toughest thing about finding band members, is to know that they're a good guy that that you can tour with easily. I mean, yeah, you don't really want to be touring with a guy that you despise. So luckily, it's worked out quite well, and we all get along. So no major clashes at this point. I'm sure that will change further down the line. But
cool. When you had to give your first autograph, what was that feeling like?
Oh, it was the best. Actually, the first time I remember once, when we were just starting to kind of make a bit of noise in England, I remember our guitar player signing his first pair of boobs.
Cool.
And it was the funniest thing in the world. Like, he got off the phone and called his dad. It's like, Dad, I've just signed a pair of tits. He was over the moon.
Oh man, that must be great.
Yeah, that was funny. We all kind of finished the, we kind of loaded the van and, obviously doing everything ourselves, and just kind of was like, that was amazing. That's the first time ever.
Wow, that's great. Now, when you get back from this tour, you go out in September with Motionless In White, another explosive band. What's your feeling towards playing with them guys?
Oh, I can't wait. I mean, we've known them for a while. We played with them in Texas, like last year when we did South by Southwest. They're kind of, I really like that band because they have the same kind of outlook as what we do as a band, that we all grew up loving the same music, and we, both bands want to kind of put on a show. I mean,
right.
We get a lot of stick for it, because as soon as you have a bit of an image, you get a lot of stick from fans. But I think Motionless are kind of doing the same, going through the same kind of thing as what we are. So yeah, we can't wait. It's going to be good to finally do a proper tour with them. And yeah, we get along with them very well, so it should be fun.
Cool. Is image a big part of the band?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I'd go and see, Alice Cooper and, I don't know, Rammstein and stuff like that, and that blew my mind, to go and watch a proper band. I mean, that's so much better than going and watch, a band just stand there and bang their heads for half an hour. I mean, you've got to put on some sort of show. But the image is important to us, but it's not like we're 5 normal-looking dudes that have just donned makeup. That's the thing. I mean, we look close to how we look on stage, every day of our lives. So it's just more of an eccentric version of ourselves. But I think people kind of think that we just suddenly put on makeup and that's who we are. But it's like, I think they kind of need to see us in our daily lives to realise that we are just like that all the time, I guess. Just a bloody bunch of weirdos. So. Very
cool. Well, Daggers, August 2nd, Nuclear Blast. Everybody support the CD. They go out on tour with Davey Suicide, July 19th at Rocky Point, Tempe, Arizona. I congratulate you guys once again, and
Thank you, man.
You got a great CD out there, and congratulations.
Thank you very much, man.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate you talking to me.
Yes, man.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.